everyone. We are starting the SkillsUSA award ceremony. Please quiet down. It worked. All right, everyone, welcome to the 2025 SkillsUSA award ceremony. Before we start, I'd like to introduce all of our awardees. Welcome parents, staff, students, and honorable guests. Welcome to the 2025 SkillsUSA award ceremony. Before the ceremony starts, please rise for the presentation of colors presented by the Color Guard Drill Team and AFJROTC. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, and with liberty and justice for all. The meeting will come to order. The thought of the day will be given by Mr. Historian.
Success is not final, failure is not fatal, for it is the courage to continue that counts. Winston Churchill. Madam President.
The emblem is symbolic of the SkillsUSA organization. You are about to witness the emblem ceremony, in which the meaning of each component of our emblem will be given and the significance of the colors described. Mr. Parliamentarian.
The shield represents patriotism. The shield denotes our belief in democracy, liberty, and the American way of life. Madam Officer at Large.
The gear represents the industrial society. The gear, symbolic of the industrial society, denotes the interdependence and cooperation of the individual, working with labor and management for the betterment of mankind. Mr. Treasurer.
The torch represents knowledge. The flaming torch reflects the light of knowledge, which dispels the darkness of ignorance. In the light, the torch progress will be made towards the vocational goals of the individual. Mr. Secretary.
The orbital circles represent technology. The circles represent the challenge of modern technology and the training needed to accept and master new technical frontiers. The needed for continuous education. Mr. Vice President.
The hands represent the individual. The hands portray a search for knowledge and the desire to acquire a skill. In the process of attaining knowledge and skill, we will develop the respect for dignity of work and become productive and responsible citizens. Mr. Historian.
With the affixing of the golden hands, we add the final official color of SkillsUSA. The colors of the emblem represent our organization. Red and white represent the individual states and chapters. Blue represents the common union of the states and the chapters. And gold represents the individual, the most important element of SkillsUSA. Madam President.
All the components constitute our emblem. Separately, they could be applied to many organizations. But as one unit, they represent the fundamental principles and purposes of our organization. The emblem represents SkillsUSA. You may also now be seated. I would now like to invite our guest speaker, Andrew Floor, who is an Army Warrant Officer, Aviator, and a UH-60 Black Hawk pilot to the stage.
Good afternoon, AV. Is it morning? Good morning, AV. All right, as I said before, my name is, all right, my name is Andrew Floor. I'm a United States Army Aviation Warrant Officer. What that means is I get paid to fly Black Hawks every day. So those of you who are interested in becoming a military aviator, I'm right here if you need one. Let me look at my notes because I wrote a little bit of them. Something about warrant officers, and it's a rank that not a lot of you guys are familiar with. We exist between enlisted, which is where you go in, after high school, and you go into the military, wear some stripes like I did, and officer, usually when you're after college and you go in and you wear some bars. Warrant officers are the technical experts, combat leaders, trainers, and advisors of the entire Army, and in every branch we have them now. And the most important part that we're taught in warrant officer school is you're not allowed to be wrong. Now, that's kind of a weird thing. That doesn't mean we're always right, but it means we're not allowed to get it wrong. If I tell my crew, hey man, it's a low ceiling today, we're gonna be able to fly, we're gonna be okay, the maintenance is done, they're trusting me And the 12 people in the back of my Blackhawk, who could be family members, we could be medevacing somebody who's in the golden hour who might pass away. It could be we were activated for the prison mission. It could be wildfires. People are trusting you to make the right decision as a warrant officer and to never be wrong, right? If I make a call, I have to be right about it. And that's the charge of a warrant officer. We are the technical experts. There are other officers as well, but their job is to be a generalist and manage. My job is to be the expert. If he needs something, the commander needs something, I'm there for him. But there's something super special about not being able to be wrong. It's not the first time in warrant officer school that I heard that. It was actually in this building, because I'm a proud aviation alumni, where I heard those first words when they talked about getting your A&P. As an A&P, as a mechanic, you're not allowed to be wrong. You can't sign something off that you know is not ready because there's people's lives depending on it. As a pilot, it's a little bit more direct. I kind of can see my cargo. But as a mechanic, the work that you guys do, you may never see it directly fly, but you're responsible for those lives. And that's what I think is the great takeaway from aviation. And that segues into the fact that I want to tell all of you here, parents, teachers, students, what you do here, it is worth it. I cannot tell you how many times I've bumped into alumni, and the first words out of their mouth are, thank God I got my A&P, or I wish I had stayed in shop and not dropped. I have not met one alumni, and I've met hundreds of them now, that ever said, thank God I dropped shop. And the reason I say that and why it's so important that you guys should be patting yourselves on the back for the work that you do, last week I was at the Army Aviation Association of America, I know, a mouthful, Quad A, convention, where every single United States Army aviation contractor was there. And I told every single contractor, to include some of the ones that, like Boeing, Lockheed, Airbus, I told them there was a school in New York City that 2,100 students work on aircraft or study aircraft maintenance every day, and they were blown away. These are other pilots. These are guys who work in special operations. They work with Navy SEALs. They work with the CIA. They fly with all of them. Some of them are mechanics themselves. These are the pilots that were responsible for a lot of things you see in the world. And yet they were impressed with AV, because you guys are the only school in the United States that I know of at 2,100 produces A&Ps starting at 14 in your training and then at graduation. So I promise to make this speech short, and I think I'm doing pretty good at it. But the best thing I can tell you is that pat yourselves on the back because you guys are doing great work. I walked around to the hangars around here, the hangar better said, and it was some class, hydraulics or something. And I was like, what are you guys working on? We're like, oh, we're working on this. And I'm like, don't you think that's cool? And they're like, nah, I just need to pass. I need to get to my next class. But to the rest of the world, teenagers, high schoolers working on aircraft is insane. It's to the special operations community, to the pilots that we have in the Army, to the dudes that do a lot of things, to them, you guys are cool because you're doing something no one ever thinks is possible. So please, AV, when I tell you, you should be proud of yourselves for the work that you pat yourselves on the back, give each other high fives, because there's nobody else in the States doing the work that you guys do. That deserves a round of applause. AV, give yourself a round of applause. Other than that, the best thing I can tell you is you only get to do high school once. Take as much advantage as you can, do as much as you can, because after this, it gets serious, it gets real. Some of you will go in the military like I did. Some of you will go on to college, some of you will get jobs, but you don't get this time back. So be as effective as you can, do great things that you're already doing now, and show the world that AV kids actually do something. We're not just here from 7 to 4 wasting our time. All right, other than that, get your A&P, stay FAA, and go AV. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Floor, for your speech. And we would like to present this token of appreciation for your time and dedication to SkillsUSA. And we would like to begin, with our year in review. My name is Crystal Lynn, and I'm honored to serve. I would like to hand over the mic to our Vice President, who will give a rundown of what SkillsUSA is.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Joel Pinguel, and I am currently the Vice President of SkillsUSA here at Aviation High School. Now, what is SkillsUSA? To the average student, they just see this snazzy red blazer, but other than that, they don't think much of it. They just see another after-school club, something to throw on their college application or a way to pass time with friends. But the truth is, being part of SkillsUSA means more than just the red blazer. It's about you, the student, learning things school alone can't teach. It's a way to build real-world skills like leadership, confidence, and communication, not from the textbook, but by trying new things, failing, and most importantly, growing from those failures. That's what matters. But let's be real, most of us aren't prepared for the real world, but SkillsUSA helps change that. And I get it. The first step is always the most hardest, but it's also the most important. And once you take it, everything builds from there. Every new skill, every habit, every mindset, it all adds up, believe me. And what you gain here doesn't just stay within this room. It follows you into job interviews, into your career, and through situations you never thought you could handle. It's the way you speak, the way you carry yourself, and the way you lead others when it counts. Personally, SkillsUSA changed my life, and I used to doubt myself, whether I was ready to lead or even capable of standing out. But this organization gave me space to grow, to speak up, and to believe in myself. I've learned how to lead with confidence, to connect with people, and to keep pushing forward even when things feel uncomfortable. And that's what I want for all of you too. If you're thinking about joining, join now, because SkillsUSA will challenge you, but it will also change you. And if you're willing to struggle, you're ready to succeed. Thank you.
And now we will begin our year in review. My name is Krista Lynn, and I'm honored to serve as the 2025 SkillsUSA President. I'd like to extend a warm welcome to all of our returning members and new members. Today, we are proud to recognize 45 outstanding individuals who will be formally inducted. This ceremony is about you. It's your moment to be seen, celebrated, and honored for your commitment. But this event is more than just a celebration of individual achievements. It's also a reflection of our club's strength, our shared commitment to excellence, and the continuity that makes SkillsUSA so special. To all inductees, thank you for your dedication and your drive. We're so excited to see all that you will accomplish. And now, please enjoy our year in review video, created to celebrate your journey and everything that makes this chapter thrive.
Words have no meaning if they're just circling around my mind, trying to fix this. Scared that I'm gonna end up left behind. Thought that I'd be fine, but I've been running blind. This roller coaster ride, spinning out.
hell no.
Thank you. We would like to now bring to the stage our advisor, Ms. Park, to present the awards.
Okay, I'm just going to say a few words before I begin with the awards. Good morning, everybody. So when Mr. Dookie, who is the lead advisor of Skills, as you know, left early on this year, I said to myself, whoa, I don't know if I can do this, or, you know, if I could, I have some pretty big shoes to fill. I don't even know how I'm going to go about leading these wonderful group of students here. But let's fast forward to today, and now, after several gold medals, several silver medals, and as well as a few bronze medals, I look back on it all and I say, wow, we really did it. It is teamwork. And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, family, faculty, visitors, friends, all of us, students, I would now like to introduce to you our very own Aviation High School Skills USA students. Here we go. And the winners are starting with membership awards. And please come on up when you hear your name being called. Eric Asitimbe. Edwin Avila. Hajar Ben-Karoum. Belen Bouvet. Ethan Chan. June Chen. Kelly Chen. Brian Chu. Paola Del Rosario. Caleb De Guzman. Justin Danraj. Axel Geronimo. Catherine Gomez. Yi Chen He. Angela Ho. Jana Ibrahim. Azir Khan. William Lima. Come on, kids, show some love. Here we go. Helen Lin. Jomar Madera. Santiago Martinez. Nicholas Matthew. Anger Mahia. Hugo Monroy. Tenzin Norbu. Nafisa Avon. Ipsita Paul. Krup Patel. Holden Richmond. Zara Tasnia. Abdallah Torre. Brian Vasquez. Adam Wazinski. Lydia Wong. Alexis Zinin. And finally, Michelle Zhu. Give a round of applause to our members. Okay. Next slide. Okay. Moving on now to the state level competitions. All right, this was held up in Syracuse. Let's start with our winners here. So, first place, Aviation Maintenance, Crystal Lynn. Give it up for Crystal Lynn. I would also just like to say she is the first female student from Aviation High School to win this prestigious honor. Go! Let's go! Woo! Yes, ladies, you can do it too. You can do it. All right, second place, Aviation Maintenance, Alexis Zinin. Come on up. First place, gold, for outstanding chapter, Joelle Pinguil. Alvin June, the lead hot. First place. Okay, now let's move on to the second place, silver, American Spirit competition. Ethan Chan, David Wong, Heidi Schack. Third place, juniors, now it's your turn. Engineering Technology, Krup Patel. William Lima, Anger Mahia. Honorable mentions, Eric Asitimbe, Paolo Del Rosario, June Chen, Erda Zhao. Congratulations, all of you winners. Moving on to the in-house So every year we hold an in-house maintenance competition. So I encourage you, if this is what you want to do, obviously that's why you're in the school, I highly encourage you to go ahead and participate in next year's in-house aviation maintenance competition. And the winners are, for the in-house AMC, is Crystal Lynn, first place. Second place, Axel Geronimo. Third place, Michelle Zhu. Please come on up. All right, let's move on to the next one we have is AMC, the AMC competition that's in conjunction with the MRO, which is held in Atlanta. So these brave students have been working tirelessly till their fingers are all, worn out and blistered, but they did really, really well, and here they are, the following students: Crystal Lynn again, Alexis Zenin, Alvin June, David Wong, Adam Wazinski, Helen Lin. They did a phenomenal job. The only high school to be represented at that stage. Excellent. Okay. And finally, moving on to the CEP. So just a brief, do I start with CEP? Okay. So just a brief description about what the CEP is. All right, we have right here. Okay, so this CEP stands for the Chapter Excellence Program, and it represents the best of what our SkillsUSA chapter brings to the school. Leadership, which means demonstrating good work ethic, teamwork, problem solving and working inclusively, and finally, a commitment to excellence, which is high standards in performance. It shows that our students aren't just learning skills, but they're putting them into action and to make a real and positive impact for our school community. The CEP not only gives our chapter purpose and recognition, but also a reflection of the pride that we have in ourselves and for our school. And with that being said, we were awarded the bronze level for the CEP at the state level.
To conclude the student awards, we have been awarded the Presidential Volunteer Service Award. This is a huge honor bestowed upon our chapters by the White House in Washington, D.C. I'll now read the letter by the White House. The American story depends not on any one of us, not on some of us, but on all of us. I congratulate you on taking it upon yourself to contribute to the public good, and I'm proud to present you with the President's Gold Volunteer Service Award in recognition of your 278 hours of service to this great nation. By sharing your time and passion, you are helping discover solutions to the challenges we face, solutions that we need now more than ever. We are living in a moment that calls for hope and light and love. Hope for our futures, light to see our way forward, and love for one another. Through your service, you are providing all three. On behalf of the American people, I extend my heartfelt appreciation to you for your volunteer leadership, and I encourage you to continue to answer to the call to serve. The country is counting on you. This letter is dedicated to the following 16 students: Eric Essentenbay, June Chen, Brian Chu, Caleb de Guzman, Paula Del Rosario, Yi-Chen He, Angelina Ho, William Lima, Nicholas Matthew, Nafisa Ovon, Krap Patel, Holden Richmond, Zara Tasnia, Lydia Wong, Erda Zhao, and finally, Alexis Zidin. Seniors, don't worry, you get yours later. Now, today is not only to celebrate SkillsUSA, our students, but we're also here to celebrate our teachers. Throughout this year, Ms. Park and the SkillsUSA officers have received a lot of aid from 3 specific shop teachers. We would like to thank them for helping us throughout this year, throughout competitions, and helping our students practice for their competitions. We would like to bring to the stage Mr. Gonzalez, Mr. NG, and finally, Mr. Torres. And alongside these 3 teachers, although Mr. Dookie couldn't be with us this year, we would still like to thank Mr. Dookie for all his hard work for what SkillsUSA has become now. Does any member now of any new or unfinished business that should come before this meeting? No? Since there is no further business to come before the meeting at this time, let us speak our pledge. Please rise, SkillsUSA members. SkillsUSA members, classes, you can sit down. Upon my honor, I pledge to prepare myself by diligent study and ardent practice to become a worker whose services will be recognized as honorable by my employer and fellow workers, to base my expectations of reward upon the solid foundation of service, to honor and respect my vocation in such a way as to bring repute to myself, and further, to spare no effort in upholding the ideals of SkillsUSA. You may now be seated. You guys can sit. I now declare this meeting adjourned. We would like to bring to the stage Mr. Jackson for the closing statements, and Ms. Park.
Hello, everybody. This is outstanding. Congratulations to all the members of SkillsUSA. Wonderful year. Yeah, give them a round of applause. You guys have been excellent. I'm really proud of all your hard work. And we're all going to focus. Thank you. Really proud of all your hard work because you have a long day as it is, many, many responsibilities throughout your day, and you're always here every night working in the hangar, working with our teachers and our advisor, Ms. Park, and all of our different partners to improve your skills and become better people and become better, more responsible adults. And that's what we see here in front of us today. So as you saw in the pictures and the videos, they do a lot of great events. They compete in city, state, and soon national competitions. They also competed, I want to really reinforce what you saw with the aerospace maintenance competition. They compete using the technical skills you're all learning against adults that do this for a living, right? And they beat more than half of them in the rankings. That's amazing. We have to give a big round of applause for that. Think about that. High school students learning general aviation skills against commercial aviation skills and experience. But I'm also bringing these things up not only to really thank you, because I'm really proud of what you do for yourselves and how you represent our school, but these rows should be growing with red-coded people, because we should see a lot more students joining SkillsUSA, because you do it every day. It helps you improve your skills. It helps you become better professionals. And not just hand skills, but also how you interact with adults and employers, right? So you should be joining Ms. Park and the whole team so you can get better experiences, improve yourselves, and get better connections upon when you leave here, when you want to go to work and go to careers in the aerospace and engineering fields. So make sure you talk to them if you're thinking about it, especially you freshmen and sophomore. Talk to the students in the red coats. Talk to Ms. Park. Learn how to join, because it's a lot of fun. They do some really cool stuff too. I do want to thank a whole bunch of people, as you heard today. We definitely have to thank Ms. Park for all of her dedication. Ms. Park and Mr. Dookie worked very close together. Mr. Dookie's not here this year, so Ms. Park did excellent, outstanding job getting more students than I've seen before. Great results, as you saw on the state level, and I'm sure you'll have wonderful results at nationals. So good luck and congratulations. Thank you, Ms. Park. Crystal, where are you? Right behind me. Excellent chapter leader of the SkillsUSA chapter. Outstanding job at city, states, and we wish you all the best at nationals. Good luck. Definitely a great job. Thanking Mr. Increasing, Mr. Torres, and Mr. Gonzalez. They stepped up and became advisors for us this year. And even though he could not be here, Mr. Dookie is not here, but he's been doing the SkillsUSA program for many years. He's built all the connections and put all the hard work in to make sure they can succeed at all these competitions. So give a big round of applause to Mr. Dookie. When he comes back, we'll tell him. And because of their hard work, the International Association of Machinists and Aerospace Workers and American Airlines are big supporters and sponsors of our program. So whenever you see them come to school, thank them for their support, their flights, their money, because they help us compete in all these things. So thank you, American Airlines and the IAM. Outstanding job, congratulations, and Ms. Park will close us out. Hold on, a few minutes.
I'm a little short. Okay, it'll just be a minute, kids. I know you want to go to your next class. So once again, a lot of people to thank. Thank you for mentioning all that, Mr. Jackson. And once again, as their lead advisor, I can't express enough the pride and joy that I have in my heart working with them all year long. And it's not just them learning from me or from their teachers. I learn a lot from them. And for that, I thank you all so very much, okay? I just want to say this one last comment, and then, we're free to go. I just want to say that our students here, their hard work, persistence, and devotion to their dreams is a testament of time and sheer willpower. Watching them grow over the past couple of years and bringing with them their hopes and dreams of creating a better world will permanently resonate within these classroom walls and the hallways. They will soon go out and become the giants of the industry that they were destined to become, because they know their self-worth and the mission that they have before them. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time, let's give it up to Aviation High School SkillsUSA. Thank you very much for coming today. Thank you. And have a great holiday weekend.
Mr. Jackson said back rows first.
Yes, we're going to dismiss, but slowly. Just wait for the rows behind you to get up first. Just stay seated in the front.
SkillsUSA inductees, come onto the stage. Picture time. Some of you might have to be at the stage bottom. color guard. After the first picture, please join us as well.